A paraglider has had an extraordinary escape after coming down on a power line carrying 11,000 volts. The 30-year-old businessman had misjudged the landing at March in Cambridgeshire. For 10 terrifying minutes, the paraglider swung from the electricity pylon.
I hope he's all right.
His arms and legs flailing helplessly as he tried to free himself, all the time fearing he was about to be electrocuted. He was dangling from wires carrying 11,000 volts and afterwards said he could feel the current rushing through his body. He was so embarrassed, he asked only to be identified as Daniel. He eventually managed to leap to the ground with burns to his right hand and leg.
He was very lucky. It could have been very, very different. He was caught up in our overhead wires and was left hanging. And the good news is that when the emergency services turned up, they did everything that they had been taught to do, which was to stay very clear until we could turn up to make the whole site safe.
Nigel Davis runs the Fenland Wind and Air Sports Centre where Daniel was attempting to land. He insists it was a freak accident and the sport is generally safe.
We're one of the largest training schools in the country, and we actually hold a 100% safety record outside of this unfortunate incident. You know, we haven't even had a twisted ankle or sprained ankle on site, and unfortunately the visiting pilot from down south, you know, he's admitted full liability regarding, you know, it's his fault for the accident.
The electricity company is now looking into removing overhead lines near the paragliding centre. Daniel is an experienced power paraglider and cannot wait to get back in the air. Until then, he'll be known as the man who put the hang in gliding.